Okay, so can you see my screen? Give me a two.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right, thank you. All right, so I need to be seeing my face too. So, Chizzy, can you spotlight me? Okay, I think I have. All right. Okay, so my name is Faith Mobile, like Chizzy has introduced. I'm a co-founder with Young Entrepreneur Startup Initiative. Okay, I'm a business coach, I'm a business developer, and a business consultant with Hadib and Netlinks. All right. So so right now we're going to be moving into we're going to be discussing an amazing topic. And this topic is not new, okay? So it's not new, it's a topic that everyone knows, but sometimes you can be lackadaisical about it. Yes, you're just carefree about this topic. Okay. At the end of this session, you're going to be getting amazing value. All right. So we're going to be looking at how to optimize productivity through goal settings. All right. So what you're going to be learning today, you can apply it in your workplace. You can apply it in your business. If you're a business owner, you can also apply it in your life. All right. So now at the end of this session, you're going to understand how to become productive. All right. You're going to understand the types of goals. And you're going to learn how to set smart goals and achieve them. Okay. And finally, you're going to learn how to overcome obstacles. Of course, if you have goals and there are no obstacles, it's not a goal. All right. So those are the things you're going to expect at this. And I'll have to run very fast. Chizzy, please tell me when I'm supposed to stop so that I don't talk plenty. All right,
ma.
All right, so just send me a message. Let me know the time I'm supposed to stop. All right, so what is productivity? I hope you have your pen and your notebook. All right, so if you have your pen and your notebook, go to the chat box and type 3. You have your notebook, you have your pen, go to the chat box and type 3. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Chizzy. Okay, beautiful. Christy, Chef Cherry. Okay, amazing. So we are ready. Yes, we are ready. So what is productivity? Now, I will define productivity as a measure of how effectively a person completes a task. So productivity is having the capacity to be able to deliver results. So if you're not delivering results, you're not productive. If you're not delivering results, you're not productive. Okay, so at the end of this meeting, you're going to know how to deliver results. Okay, but before we proceed, in order for you to be productive, you need to even understand where you are. You need to become aware. All right, you need to become aware of the kind of productive person you are. Okay, so let me use that language. So we have 4 types of productivity. We have people who are drivers. We have people who are dreamers. We have people who are drifters. We have developers. So I'm going to break this down. When I'm done, you now ask yourself the question, where am I? Okay, so if you need to move to the next one, you know that you have you're lacking in this area. So so who is a driver? A driver in productivity is someone who is motivated by the task in front of them. Like you give them tasks, they want to do it immediately, and that's the end. Like you give them tasks, they prefer short-term tasks. You give them the work, they do it immediately. All right. Once it becomes long-term, they just get distracted. Okay, they get distracted. Once they see drivers, they don't even prepare for challenges and obstacles. So once they meet obstacles and challenges, they withdraw. So drivers like delivering a task immediately. Okay, they don't develop themselves for future effectiveness. All right, so if you're a driver, write it down. Now the second one is dreamers. These are people who used to dream big dreams. Like they have big ideas, they have plenty of ideas. They love to develop skill, they like curiosity, you know, but they are not disciplined to sit down and work out these their big dreams. Okay, they don't follow through. So are you someone that doesn't follow through? You have lots of ideas. Hey, this idea just came to my mind. Hey, this one. But you don't sit down and even follow one idea. You don't sit down and hatch one idea. Don't worry, on Saturday, it's going to be the bomb. You're going to be learning how to incubate your ideas. Okay, so these are dreamers. They don't follow through. They just dream. Okay? Now, drifters, the third one, the third product is drifter. These people, they don't focus on one task. They move from one task to the other. From one project to the other. And they never finish. They can start, but they don't finish. So is that you? Are you a drifter? As the name implies, you move, you drift, you move around. So then the fourth one is a developer. Cheesy, have you sent me my time? Cheesy, tell me how many minutes I have. Send it to me on the chats, okay? The fourth one is all developer. Right. This fourth one is the most desirable. These are people who are creative, they follow their tasks daily, weekly. They finish their tasks, okay? And they also improve on their capacity for future challenges, for obstacles that are coming. They approach their work with anticipation, all right? They look out for new opportunities and new ways of approaching their work, new strategies. They try this one, it is not working. They try another one. I was listening to a story by Sam Adem. He said that during his training, there was this rich guy, not well educated, that came to his training. And the guy was like, he's very objective. He has a goal. If he set something, like in class, he's supposed to go to school, all right, and it's raining. Some people will look for excuses that they won't go for the class, but him, he will enter under the rain and get to the class. If there's traffic, he's supposed to get to Ikeja and there's traffic in the island and it's going to take him 4 hours. He will enter that traffic and inculcate other activities in the 4 hours and get his objective. So those are developers. Developers get their work done. They look for ways to, no is not in their dictionary. There's always a way out. So who are you? All right. Developers, they spot and leverage opportunities. They are planners. All right. They position themselves for future activities. They say opportunity meets what? Preparedness. So developers are prepared. They are prepared. So who are you? Which of them are you? Which of them are you? Are you a dreamer? Are you a driver? Are you a drifter, or are you a developer? The developer is the best place to be, because when you're a developer, you'll be able to achieve all that you set to do. So for you to be able to achieve your goals, you need to become a developer. So if you if you find yourself in any of the areas, the good thing is that you can work on yourself to become a developer. All right, there's always a room for change, except you don't want to change. Okay, so now for you to be able to write down your goals and follow it through, become a developer today. So I'll be moving into goals right now. Okay. So before I move into the goals, there are 8 steps to productivity. One is know your productivity type, like I've just described. So know the type of person you are. All right. Then discover your peak energy time. Like when you work best, some people are early risers, they work best early in the morning. All right. Some people work best in the evenings. All right. Some people work best in the nights. Some people don't even work best in the afternoon. So know your peak energy when you have that peak energy. Me, my peak energy is usually between 10 to 12 and 4 to 6. All right. So know your peak energy so that you deliver and get results. Get a timer. All right. Get a timer to time yourself so that you can be focused. Use a calendar. Break your tasks. Break your tasks so that you can finish it. All right. Schedule downtime. That is when you need to rest. Set goals and monitor it, which you're going to be moving into now. All right. And reconsider your work, review your work, and see how you can strategize to become better. All right. So those are 8 steps to productivity. So I'll be moving on to goals now. So let me ask you a question. If you've written your goals for the year, go to the chat box and write G. You've written your goals for the year, go to the chat box and type G. Go to the chat box and type G. Beautiful. Christabel G, Brian G, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, cheesy. All right. If you've not written, don't worry. At the end of this, you know how to write. Maybe some of you don't, you don't know how to write these goals. You don't even know how to break it down. But at the end of this training, you understand how to go about it, okay? Now, Jim Rohn said his mentor asked him, okay, yeah, he met his mentor and was like, please, can you mentor me? I want to become rich. Like, I want to become better. And the mentor asked him, can I see your list of goals? He was like, he doesn't have any goal. And his mentor was like, okay, is it in the car or in the house? Can you bring it? He said, he doesn't have any list of goals. And the mentor was like, okay, that means I can actually tell that your bank account has a few $100s. And he said, Jim Rohn said yes. So the mentor was like, if you don't have a goal, you're going to be broke. Yes, because there's nothing you're working on. You're just living life as it comes. And that was when Jim Rohn pinched himself and said, so he's the reason why he's broke. And he had to start writing goals. All right. Dreams and goals are the most important pull in your life. If you don't have a strong goal, if you don't have a strong dream, you won't go anywhere. I was talking to one of my mentees, and the person said that this year is not setting goals, so that he's just going to live life as he just has a list of things he wants to do, but he's not setting goals because he sets goals and doesn't do anything. So if you're like that here, you set goals and you don't even achieve anyone. You don't achieve anyone because you don't go back to your goals. But at the end of this, you're going to see how you can go back to your goals and how you can set smart goals. Your goals are important because that is what pulls you. That's the force that pulls you. All right. So there are 2 kinds of people on earth. People that face the future with apprehension. They live their life the way, whatever life gives to them, they live. They live from hand to mouth. They just wake up, nothing is pursuing them. Okay? But the second people are people that face the future with anticipation. They design their future with their goals. Yes, they design their future. If you see someone that sets goals, the person wakes up early. And someone that doesn't set goals will ask the person that sets goals, why are you waking up early? The person that set goals will say, what my journey is not where you're going to, because my journey is far. That's why I have to wake up early. All right. So if you set goals, imagine you set your goals in the night. It will be chasing you. You wake up early in the morning because you know that there are things you need to achieve today. So you need to start designing your future. Even the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. So if you don't write the vision, make it plain and run with it. So if you don't make it plain, how will you not run with it? So what are you running with? Okay. So be a person that faces the future with anticipation. Be a person that designs your future. You can either design your future or live your future the way it comes. And I'm sure I have people that face the future with anticipation here. Okay, so there are types of goals. I won't delve into this one much because we know them. We have long-range goals and short-range goals. Long-range goals, these are goals that they'll take you 3 to 40 years to achieve. Okay, maybe you want to build a house, you want to get married, okay, you're 24, you want to get married at 30, at 26. So these are goals that require long-time planning. Okay, and sometimes your short-term goals will lead you to your long-term goals. Okay, then the second one is short-term goals. These are something you do in the midterm, today, tomorrow, 1 week, 1 year. These are short-term goals. Highest a short-term goal can be is 2 years. These are something you want to accomplish soon. I call short-term goals confidence builders. They build your confidence because as you hit one milestone, you celebrate yourself. We don't celebrate ourselves in this part of the country, but you need to start to learn to celebrate your wins, okay? So those are short-term goals, all right? Well, I've given examples of long-term goals already. So because of time, let me be running, all right? So now, please write this down. If you've not set your goals, this is how I break my goals down, okay? Financial goals, business or career goals, relationship goals, teens goals, spiritual goals, personal development goals, and health goals. So break your goals like this. Don't go and lump it up like that. No. Break your goals down so that you'll be able to follow through. And get a book. Don't write it on a piece of paper. Even if you write on a piece of paper, place it in your room. Or have a book, a journal that you write your goals so that you can revisit it. Okay? Now, I start with spiritual goals because no matter where you are on this journey, you need to set spiritual goals because God is our number one priority. He's the number one priority. He's the owner of your life. So you need to set goals. So why did you think that the rich man died? It's because he said, first of all, he said, I'm going to expand my barn. He now talked about his soul, my soul, like he's the owner of his soul. Who gave you that soul? It's God. So spiritual goals is very important. So set your spiritual goals, make it number one. Start with spiritual goals before any other goals. So spiritual goals, your word life, your prayer life. So don't just even write prayer life. Okay, don't worry, we are going to move to SMART goals so that you see how to set these SMART goals. All right. So your prayer life, your word life, your whatever spirituality you want to attain this year. Okay, set it, write it down. Okay. Now the second one is financial goals. Write your financial goals. How much you want to make by the end of the year. Apart from the income you want to make by the end of the year, how much you want to save financially by the end of the year. You want to be richer in 30%. So for you to be rich, you need to, we're going to talk about financial management. You need to learn to save. Okay, so write down how much you want to make by the end of the year. So you can put 100 million, 10 million. Your goals is going to pull you. So if you set 100,000, it's 100,000 that is the force of 100,000 that will pull you. If it's 1 million, the force of 1 million will pull you. So whatever your goals are, then break it in 2 months. So for instance, you say you want to make 12 million this year. That means by this January, you should be making 1 million now. That's how you attain the 12 million. Because if you're waiting to make the money by the end of the year, or yeah, is your case, you will not make anything. Some of us make money by December. I will not come and spend it. Let me tell you, whatever money you make in December, it's not for spending. That's why when we come to January, people are broke. January has 60 days, longest days, because people have spent their money in December. The money you make in December is not for you to spend. It's for the coming year. If you want to spend money in December, this is the time to start planning for your December. All right. So write your goals. Success is doing what the failure won't do. So if you want to do well, join the top 5%. The top 5% set goals. All right. Now, the third one is business goals, career goals. You work. Yes, what goal? How do you want to improve yourself in your workplace? All right. What are the business goals? What do you want to achieve in your business this year? How many customers do you want to get in your business this year? In a month. So you divide it by months. How many do you want to get in a month? All right. So take this year as a long term, then break it down in months so that you'll be able to achieve them. Set your business goals. Give yourself targets. Career, give yourself target. I want to be promoted in the next 6 months. I want to do ICANN. So what is your career goal? Write it down. Okay, I'll show us how to write this goal. All right. Then relationship goals. Set relationship goals. Is it family? Have your family goals. I have my family goals. Yes, I have what I want my family to do this year. Write your family goals. Is it business relationship? The kind of strategic partners you want to meet this year. There are people you need to even let go that are not affecting your life. Drop them. They are heavy baggages. Drop them because they're not affecting you positively. They are drawing you back. Don't share your goal with people that don't have goals because they don't understand you. Okay? You want to get married, set a goal. You need to start a relationship now. So get a relationship so that you can now get married. So plan for your marriage. All right, marriage goals, that's family. Marriage goals, you want to be a better wife, better husband. Set goals for your children. Give them goals. They are grown up. Follow through their goals. Like I've set goal for my daughter. I told her this is your goal for this year, and I'm following her through on it. We have life skills, things that she's going to learn. So she has her own goal. Okay? Then health goal. Very important. How would you want to make this money and not live healthy? I'm going to shock you guys. This is not the best time to be sick because the prices of drugs has increased. Yes, the price of drugs has increased. So if you are falling sick now, let it better malaria. Because if it's more than malaria, our doctors have even japa. If you go to the hospitals, most of them are japa. So you need to take care of your health. Start taking fruits. If you can't take fruits, take supplements. Do exercise. Okay? Do exercise. You want to lose weight? Start now. We are even fasting. January, they used to fast. Some people don't used to fast. Let me give you a secret. If you want to lose weight, join the January fast. At least you lose at least 5 kg. Then you can proceed to February to go to gym. Do you understand? So take care of your health, because if you don't have good health, how will you enjoy your money? Okay, they say when a man gets to 40, start taking supplements. So if you're a man here, you're 40 and you're not taking supplements, you're shooting yourself in the leg. As you take supplements, take fruit, you're preventing anti-aging diseases. Okay, health goals, very important. So write your health goals. Oh, I want to start taking fruits every day. I'll be taking fruits every day. I'll be doing exercise. I'm going to gym 3 times a week. Start the ones you can do and sustain. Okay, then things go. These are things you want to buy, things you want to achieve. Like you want to go for vacation, you want to buy hair, you want to buy pots, like things you want, laptops, phone. These are things go. Let it fall in your things go. All right. So you don't just buy out of the blue. Plan for it. Our financial management expert will do justice to that tomorrow. Okay, so that you don't spend anyhow. Okay, so these are the different type of goals. You can, there are more, okay, then there are more goals so that you can actually do. Then finally, personal development goals. Personal development goals. You want to become a better version of yourself. You want to become better. You want to, your communication skill, leadership skill, you need to improve on them. You want to read books this year. Have you started reading? Last year, I set my goal that I want to do 24 books in a year. I want to read 24 books in a year. And I was listening to an audio, and they said, as a CEO, the minimum book you're supposed to read is 52 books in a year. I said, me that is CEO like this, and I'm reading, is it 12 books? Yes, I said 12 books. I know, I had to increase it though. And by God's grace, I think last year, I read about roughly 40 books last year. Yes. Some months I did 3 books, like 3 consecutive months. I did like 3 books in a month. So personal development, look for courses that you need to do, get certified, become better. Always ask yourself, there's something to learn. Always ask yourself. That's how you become better. Okay, so set your personal development goals, the skills you want to learn, just write it down, okay, and follow it through. All right, so I want to show you how to set goals and achieve them using SMART goals. So you need to set SMART goals. There are there's acronym for it so that you can achieve them. It's not about, I have people that set goals, but they don't achieve them. Cheesy, you don't want to tell me how many minutes I have, Shebi? Okay, let me be running. All right, so you need to learn how to set goals and achieve them. Don't just write your goals and leave them. Okay, so I'll show you how to use the SMART goal framework so that you'll be able to achieve your goals. The 10-90% rule says in SMART goal setting, okay, the first 10% of the time that you spend developing clarity about what is to be done, you're going to be saving 90% of the time once you're done. That means you're going to even be saving 90% of mistakes, the cost and the time of other people involved. So is it not better to bring out 10 minutes, 10%, and set your goals, plan yourself for the year so that you can start running? It's not as you're running, you're planning. You have been making mistakes now and you'll be losing time. That's why we take out January. In fact, people set their goals from last year, December. And as they enter the new year, they start running. Okay, so take out time. And I know sometimes it can be boring. You're thinking, what? Sit down and write. Discipline yourself and write down those things. Okay, now you can hit your targets. You can hit a target that you can't see. If you don't know where you're going, any road is going to lead you there. You know, one thing with setting, if you don't set goals, anything that comes, you just jump in. People can use your time. Oh, are you free? Come and follow me. Because you're free now, you don't have anything to do. You follow the person. All right. But if you have a written goal, you know where you're going to. It's not every vehicle that you enter. It's just like you're going to Maitama. You're going to Maitama. You not come and enter a car that is going to Beggar. You're wasting time now. When you now get to Beggar, remember that, hey, it's Maitama was going to. You now turn back. You see the time, the turnaround time. Okay? So SMART goals is a criteria for you to improve the chances of accomplishing your goals. What SMART goals does for you is that it helps you create system around it. Because if you just write your goals without systems, it's vague. All right? When you write your goals, you have system. The systems will help you sustain it. And that's what the SMART goals help you to do. Okay? So this is the SMART goal framework. S is specific. So when you're writing, you're going to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-bound. Okay? Oh, I have 15 more minutes. Okay, let me run very fast. So, this framework is going to help you. I'll give you examples so that you see how to use it. Okay, so I'll run very fast. Let me run very fast. So let me move over to the specific. So if you're writing your goals, you need to be specific. Be specific about the goal you're writing. So let's say you want to lose weight. Oh, I want to lose weight this year. That's a vague goal. You can achieve it. And the universe is even hearing you. Because whenever you say, that's what the universe will hear. So for example, rather than saying, I want to lose weight, I want to get into shape, you can say, I want to lose 15 kg by March 20th, by the end of March. Okay, by using gym membership 3 days per week. Are you saying you're being specific? You're being specific with the amount of kg you want to lose. Okay, that is the specificness of this goal, the amount of weight you want to lose. Now, how do you want to lose it? By registering for gym. That is the system that will sustain you. You register for gym 3 times per week. Okay? So do you understand that? All right. Then measurable. Let your goals be measurable. Measure it. So you want to lose weight. You want to lose 15 kg. You're already specific. Now the timing, you're measuring it 3 times a week. Okay. You can say 5 times a week, once a week. So 3 times a week, you're already putting measure to it. Okay. So measure your goals. Put a measure it, would I say KPI? KPI, key performance indicator, that tells you, when you're filling your KPI today, oh, okay, I went to gym, you're ticking it. I read my Bible, you're ticking it. Okay, I prayed by 4 a.m., you're ticking it. Oh, I followed up on 5 people, you're ticking it. Those are measurable goals, okay? So as you're setting your goals, measure it, all right? Then achievable. Achievable, make it achievable. Don't set, you know that your capacity have not reached 100 million. You're putting 100 million. How will you even achieve it? Eh? How will you achieve it? So set achievable goals. If your capacity has reached 100K, set it to 100K, 200K in a month. It's 50,000. Make it 50,000 in a month. Okay? Set achievable goals. I'm not gainsaying the fact of 10x. You can 10x your goal. You can make it to 1 million so that when you're falling into 100,000. You can make it 10 million. When you're falling into 1 million. They say when you're target the sky so that when you're falling, you fall on this. Sorry, you target the star. When you're falling, you fall on the cloud. I don't know how they say that, but you know, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Okay, then relevant. Not all goals are relevant. You're 22 or you're 20. You want to get married. You want to get married in 21 years. Have you achieved some level of things? So some things are not relevant. Okay, you have a phone, you want to, let me say you're using an Android phone now, you want to buy iPhone. You're not a CEO. You've not even started making 600,000 or 1 million in a month. You want to be using iPhone. Eh? So it's not relevant. It's not that thing's goal is not relevant. So do things that are relevant, that contribute to the ultimate success of your goal. All right, that'll help you to achieve success. So be realistic, set goals that are relevant. Okay, then put a time to it. Put a time to it. Like when we're setting the goal for the weight loss. All right, I want to lose weight by March. That is the time bound. Okay, put time to your goals. All right, so this is an example. So let's say you want to pay your house rent. Okay, please, if your rent is expiring, people that say that they don't have house rent, it's because they don't set goals for paying their house rent. If your house rent is expiring by March or by April, you should have already have that amount in your money and it's almost close. If you don't have that amount, it's because you don't set goals. So let's say you want to get a self con of 300,000. So what do you need to do? Okay, oh, I want to get a self con of 300,000. You're not specific. So what will you do to be able to pay for that self-contained? You need to save 30,000 naira every month in order to get a self-contained. All right. So you need to save 30,000 naira every month. So this is the SMART goal template. I want you to see this. If you need to screenshot. My time is almost up. You have to save 30,000 naira. That is the specific thing. All right. Then measure it. You're saving it every month. That's measurable. Every month you must bring out 30,000. Then achievable. It is achievable. You're making 100,000 in a month, so you can withdraw. You can keep 30,000. Okay. You're making 70,000. You can keep 30,000. Okay. Then saving money will allow you to achieve your goal. That is realistic. All right. Then time bound is a 12-month time. So do you understand that? I hope you understood that. If you understood that, go to the chat box and type understood. Okay, go to the chat box and type understood. So tips for achieving your SMART goals. Write down your goals. If you understood the SMART goal framework, type understood. Okay, thank you. Okay, if you understood, oh, thank you, Emeka. Thank you, Daniel. Now, tips for achieving SMART goals. Oh, thank you. Amazing, amazing. Okay, write down your goals. Okay, write it down on a journal, like I said. Then check your goals regularly. Always go back to your goals. All right, you can always add, you can always remove. Revise your goals. You can always add, you can remove. Okay. Goals are not fixed price in the supermarket. You can be changing them. Then add positive affirmation to your daily routine. Yes, positive affirmation. All right. Let me give an example. I'm going to be a millionaire because I'm saving 30% of my income every month. Do you understand? So get an accountability partner. Get someone that you trust to help you follow through. that will always ask you about your goals, that will hold you accountable. If you need to pay something, pay a fine, drop a fine. If I don't hit this, my goal, give this money to the less privileged. Give it to somebody that you don't even like. Tell your accountability partner, give it the money to somebody that you don't like, that if you see the person to be paying you. So get an accountability partner, then celebrate your wins, all right? Celebrate your wins. As I round up, reason why people fail to hit their goals is one, because they are not specific, all right? You're not specific. When you ask them what they want, they just give you a vague, you don't know what they want. So you need to know what you want, all right? Then doubt, they have doubt. They don't believe in themselves. They set goals and imagine that all things is going to go wrong. Why they will not achieve this? All right? They don't work on their goal, not working on it. You write your goal. You have to work on it. You have to be a developer. Work on your goals. All right? The lack of motivation. Tony Robbins said people are not lazy. They simply don't have potent goals. Okay, they have impotent goals. That is goals that do not inspire them. If your goals are not inspiring you, go and change it. Let your goals inspire you. Let it motivate you. Don't look for people to motivate you. Your motivating factor is only you that can push yourself. We'll give you what you can give you. You now push yourself and say, I must achieve this. Because whatever you say, that's what the universe will give you. Imagine you want to buy a car today. Oh, you want to buy a car. Oh, I want to buy Venza. It's already in your thoughts, in your subconsciousness. Just go out on the streets. Whatever you're seeing, you'll be seeing Venza. You'll be seeing Venza, 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 Venza. Because you have thought about it and you said it. So that's how it works in life. So keep repeating your goals. Be motivated to pursue your goals, and the universe will give it to you. Lack of commitment. Be committed. Successful people are committed towards their goal. All right? Then distraction. Eliminate distraction. This is another reason why people fail. All right? They get distracted. Small things. Don't worry, I'm going to show you something as I round up. All right? Overcoming your obstacles. Consider excuse. You might give yourself an excuse. Hey, your excuse can be valid, though. But for me, excuses are not valid. Yes. Is either you make excuse or you make money. Is either you make excuse or you achieve your goal. So choose one. You can't have the both. Life is debit and credit. So if you're not crediting somewhere, you're debiting somewhere. All right, there's an opportunity and there's a cost. So make excuse or design your life. All right. So be realistic in writing your goal. Okay. And these goals are not marathon. Sorry, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You may get tired. You may want to stop, but keep pushing. Keep pushing. It might be difficult. Like I said, if there are no obstacles on your goal, then it's not a goal. There must be obstacles. That's why it's a goal. And you must cross it. You must overcome it. So if you're struggling, start with one small step at a time. All right? It all starts with first step and proper time management to stay on target. Don't lose focus. Okay? Get on the road to success by setting smart goals. Follow these tips that I've given you. Okay? As I quickly round up. Now, I want you to watch this 3 minutes video, and I'll take one person who tell me what he got from the video. Okay, this is my final as I round up. Okay, can you hear the audio? Please carefully watch this. It's on focus. All right, carefully watch. Okay, all right. So did you see that video? So I just want one person. Just raise your hand and tell us what you learned from the video. One person. Who's raising hand? Where's my Zoom? Okay, so who is raising his hand? Who wants to tell us one thing from the video before I round up? Okay, Christabel. Okay. Okay, Christabel, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, Ma, I don't know if I'm right, but the both of them are trying to get to the rabbit. So two persons trying to get to something, and instead of them to work together to get the rabbit, they get distracted fighting over who is going to get the rabbit. Something else now came to take the rabbit that they are trying to capture. I think, I don't know.
Okay, yes, you got it. So they were distracted. Thank you, Christy. You've gotten yourself an airtime. So send me your preferred airtime number. Okay, please, okay, get her number. Drop your number on the chat box, and I'll send you an airtime. So, they were distracted. They had a goal. You know, they wanted to get the rabbit, but what happened? They were distracted. They were fighting over themselves, and that's how that goal was stolen from them. So they were not focused. So if you're not focused on your goal this year, that's how you lose track. Another person will take your dreams, that idea, that dream that you have, that you're supposed to run with. You're just, distraction is taking somebody else. The same idea that you have, somebody else has it. Don't run with it. Another person will take over. All right. I hope you learned something. So this is an assignment. Write down 5 things you've accomplished last year that you're proud of. Look at your goals for last year and write down those things you've accomplished and you're proud of. Celebrate yourself. Take yourself out and say, nah, you did well last year, okay? Write down your long-term goals. Then write down your short-term goals for this year. Use the SMART goal framework, all right? Do something to move yourself towards your major goal every day, okay? Thank you all. At this point, I'll take questions. Chizzy, you can take maybe 1 or 2 questions so that the next speaker can come in. Done with my session. Hope you got value. If you got value, go to the chat box and type value. Chizzy, I'm